Hope that you're ready for an amazing book. This one is called Know Who You Are So They Can Too. Just as a brief introduction about this book, it is going to be action packed and really geared towards you positioning yourself a certain way to let that speak so many volumes to every single room that you walk in so that there is no confusion about the power that you have. There is no confusion about the opportunities that should be presented to you. There is no confusion about your value, your worth when you enter certain spaces. This book is going to show you how to position yourself, not just for greatness, but really to embody everything that you've always been, to position yourself for the person that you've always meant to be. So here we go. Know who you are so they can too. Look, y'all, there has never been a time in history, we're here in 2026 of this lifetime, that you can't have anything that you want. But here's a sad truth. Too many of us have positioned ourselves for doubt, for fear, for lack, for timidity, for people taking advantage of us, and people not allowing us to really walk into spaces that we deserve to be in on a consistent basis. Flow with me. Have you ever been in a position where you really wanted something very, very bad, but a little bit of desperation started to come over you? A little bit of like lack, I don't have it, came over you. And then your energy started to shift and you weren't that confident anymore. You weren't that feeling amazing. You didn't have that confidence anymore. You didn't have that bravado about yourself. It's just like you started to kind of lose some of that energy and enthusiasm that you once had. And it's because you start to change your energy to that person that is desperate, that's in need, that desires a want, but you got to get back to that place of knowing who it is that you are on a consistent basis. And that is, you're great, you're amazing, you're brilliant, you're terrific. Like, remember Tony the Tiger back in the day? You're great. Like, there's something inside of you that if you really tapped into it, the whole world would transform. There's something inside of you right now at this very moment. I want you to just stop listening to this. Let me just take a pause. If you can just really reflect on the greatness that's already inside of you, could you see how easy it would be for you to make millions? See how easy it would be for you to walk into huge opportunities where nobody can say no to you. Why? Because you would only go after aligned opportunities, right? Because see, when you really become attuned with this greatness that's inside of you, you no longer are trying to compete with anybody else. It doesn't matter what industry that you're a part of. You come in and you wreak havoc. You make noise. You be the disruptor. You be the person that is taking charge. Not that you have to be in control, but you are running your own race all the time. There is a really great book that I want to reference within this called Blue Ocean Strategy, where it talks about you literally just marking your own path. See, in that red ocean, these are where all the sharks are. They're all going after the same type of customers on a consistent basis, but you can be totally different. That you're now going after the people that you know that you can serve because they have a unique pain point, right? They have a unique pain point, and you are the problem solver for that unique pain point. Not every single problem in the world, not every single problem inside of your industry, but the ones that you know that you can solve. If you just keep solving those problems, you can become rich. Is it all about money? Yes, in some respect it is, because you, and as an individual living in any society within this world, you need some type of currency, some type of exchange in order to get the goods and services that you need to continue to live the life that you're living. You don't have to always live a rich life, but you have to live a life of substance that is of value, that is not in lack, that you have what you need, that you have what you want, that you go into spaces that you know you deserve to be there every single day. Can I tell you a quick story about how things transitioned for me. See, there was times where I didn't know what I was going to do, and I tried to figure it out. And in those times of figuring it out, I have to be honest that it didn't actually make things improve. It actually made things worse because I became stressed out, worried, anxious, doubtful, all those crazy things. But when I leaned into this place of surrender and let go of the doubt, the fear, timidity, all those other things, and I started to see my greatness was always there. Similar to like the story of David when he fought Goliath, I started to see myself and say, I don't have to chase opportunities. I don't have to chase people. I can really align with what is supposed to be mine, and it's all going to continue to come. Almost like a magnet. See, you've been chasing things, chasing people. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Like, let's really look at this. You got to know who it is that you are. You on the inside are already great. There's a great verse in the Bible, Genesis chapter 1 says that you were made inside of his image and likeness. That means that he made you to look like him, to think like him, to breathe like him, to conceptualize like him, to imagine like him, to create like him. Come on, y'all. And so many times we're sitting back like the old people used to say, a frog on a log, like just waiting for something magical to happen, but something magical is not happening. Because it's up to us to position ourselves for greatness. So you are going to have to start taking some big risks, some big leaps, some big bounds, some huge opportunities that don't even look like an opportunity. It almost looks like a risk right now to you. But I want you to lean into some of those opportunities because those things are going to make you the person that you're always meant to be. You have to start acting like that person that you were always meant to be. Today's the day.